Hi, everyone. I'm Ann Kicheji, your trusted real estate agent here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. If you're buying or selling a home or just starting to explore the market, one thing you need to master is negotiation. It's part of the process that can make the biggest difference in the final outcome. And sometimes it's the part people overlook until it's too late. Negotiation isn't just about getting a better price. It's about securing the right terms, avoiding pitfalls, and making sure that when the deal closes, you walk away knowing you got the best value possible. Whether you're buying your first home or selling your fifth, negotiation plays a huge role at every step, from the initial offer to the final signatures. When I work with clients, I always start by talking about market conditions. Why? Because the market tells you everything about how to approach negotiations. In a buyer's market, there are more homes available than buyers. That means buyers have the leverage. You can negotiate for price reductions, request repairs, and even ask for things like seller concessions, where the seller agrees to pay part of your closing costs. It's a great time to be selective and take your time. But when the market shifts to favor sellers, the strategy changes. In a seller's market, homes move quickly. Buyers often have to make aggressive offers, sometimes even above asking price, and may need to limit contingencies to compete. I've worked with buyers who lost out on properties because they weren't ready to negotiate at the speed the market demanded. On the flip side, I've seen sellers benefit from multiple offer situations, driving up prices and reducing their need to negotiate on repairs or closing costs. No matter the market, preparation is the key. Before you even think about making or accepting an offer, you need to do your homework. That means conducting a comparative market analysis, or CMA. A CMA looks at recent sales in the area, pending transactions, and active listings to give you a clear picture of what homes are worth. It's not just about price, it's about understanding trends. For example, if homes in your area are consistently selling for 2% or 3% below asking price, that tells you exactly how to craft an offer or counteroffer. You can confidently say, based on the CMA, we believe this offer reflects the market, and back it up with data. That kind of preparation not only strengthens your position, it also shows the other party you mean business. Another important aspect of negotiation is understanding motivations. If you're buying, ask why the seller is moving. Are they relocating for a job, downsizing, in a rush to sell? This information can give you leverage. A seller who needs to close quickly may be willing to accept a lower price or offer concessions. If you're selling, knowing how eager the buyer is can help you hold firm on price or negotiate better terms. When it comes to making offers, price isn't the only factor. Terms matter just as much. Contingencies, like home inspections, appraisals, and financing, are critical but can also slow down a deal or make an offer less attractive. In competitive markets, buyers sometimes waive certain contingencies to make their offers stand out. While this can be risky, it can also be the edge you need to win the deal. Earnest money is another powerful tool. This is the deposit buyers make to show they're serious. The higher the earnest money, the more committed the buyer appears. If you're a seller choosing between two similar offers, the one with the larger earnest money deposit often feels more secure. It shows the buyer is invested, literally, in the transaction. One tactic that's often overlooked is the personal touch. Buyers, if you find yourself in a bidding war, consider writing a letter to the seller. I know it sounds simple, but I've seen personal letters sway sellers more times than I can count. A heartfelt note explaining why you love the home and how you envision your family there can make a difference, especially if the seller feels emotionally attached to the property. Negotiations don't stop after the initial offer. Counteroffers are part of the process. A counteroffer isn't a rejection. It's the start of a conversation. I always remind my clients to stay calm and look at the bigger picture. Maybe the seller won't budge on price, but they're willing to cover closing costs or include appliances in the sale. Sometimes value comes in different forms, and it's important to stay flexible. If you're on the selling side, remember that flexibility can also be your friend. Offering to cover minor repairs or adjusting the closing date to fit the buyer's needs can keep the deal alive and prevent the buyer from walking away. Post-inspection negotiations are another important moment in the process. Inspections often reveal issues, and this is where many deals fall apart. As a buyer, focus on negotiating for repairs that truly matter, structural issues, roofing, HVAC systems, and avoid getting bogged down by minor cosmetic details. Sellers, be prepared to either make repairs or offer credits to keep the transaction moving forward. Appraisals can also throw a curveball into negotiations. If the home appraises below the agreed price, you're back at the table. Buyers can either increase their down payment or sellers can lower the price to match the appraisal. In some cases, both parties meet in the middle. This is a delicate part of the negotiation, but having a plan ahead of time makes it easier to navigate. If you're a seller, handling multiple offers can be exciting but challenging. My advice is to look beyond the highest bid. Consider the buyer's financial strength, contingencies, and flexibility. Sometimes the offer that looks the best on paper isn't the one that will lead to the smoothest closing. On the buyer side, if you're in a multiple offer situation, go in with your strongest offer up front. Minimize contingencies, show proof of financing, and be as flexible as possible with sellers' needs. Negotiation isn't just about winning. It's about finding common ground that leaves both parties satisfied. Real estate deals are partnerships, and the best transactions are the ones where everyone walks away feeling like they've won. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm always sharing tips and insights to help you navigate the Ann Arbor real estate market. If you're thinking about buying or selling, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you make your next move a successful one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.